Series race on a road course. The winner joins us now. Congratulations. Did you ever think you'd be hearing that about yourselves, winner at a road course?
Well, you always hope you do someday, but it's really hard to win on these road courses, and it's something that every driver wants to have on their resume is that they've won at a road course, and to sweep the weekend. I've never swept the weekend before. That's unreal. So what an amazing race, amazing day, weekend. Really, just we didn't qualify where we wanted to. It was the only thing that didn't really go right. And the rest of the day, we executed our plan. Todd called the perfect race, obviously, and it makes up for last weekend. Last weekend we almost had it won, and we lost it this way. So it feels great to get that win. You can tell by the emotions in the car. I was going crazy. It's like we won the Daytona 500. It was a big deal. So much fun. I got an amazing team. We've been so close to winning here the last few weeks. It feels great to not finish second for a change.
Yeah. All right, well, take us through, and a lot of times we say, take us through the last lap. Take me through the last 10 laps. You drove flawlessly the last 10 laps to cut your way up to second, to put yourself in position. Excuse me, can you flex your arm again?
Oh, look, this is
I just need a little bit of champagne right there. A little bit of champagne. No, you drove flawlessly those last 10 laps. And then, last lap. What happens to turn one down there, and what were you thinking when you got into that position?
Well, as I was picking them off, I was like, okay, everything's going smooth, everything's going the way it's planned. I passed the car. I knew the four was short. I didn't know how short. I know we were right on the edge.
Yeah.
So I kept pushing. As soon as I got to second, the four picked up the speed. He was saving before, so he started going faster. I kept pushing, and all I could do was just keep pushing him. I wasn't good enough through turn 2 and the S's to make the pass into the bus stop like I passed everybody else there. And so I was like, well, I just got to ride here. And then really, they came over the radio and they said, 1 to go, give it all you got. And I was like, okay. Apparently there was no more left. And I overdrove it into 1, lost a lot of time. But then, ended up running out down the back straightaway there into 10 and 11, and we get by him and come off the turn 11 to see the checker flags. It's just it's a crazy feeling.
Yes,
I was like I said, I was going nuts.
Look, when he runs out of gas in front of you here, you got down in the corner. His seemed to pick up gas again right there, and he kind of drove in on you and gave you a little shot right there.
Yeah,
yeah. And at first I thought he just rolled him, but he seemed to pick up a little bit and think he had something. Did that startle you that he was right there again?
Yeah, I thought once I passed him on the outside into 11, I was like, okay, I got him. And then all of a sudden, bam! And I'm like, whoa, jeez, he's still there. So kind of a surprise. And but it didn't really upset our car much, and was able to come off the corner. We still had. He was stumbling off that corner as well, but it seemed like he did get a quick squirt into the corner and got a little bit of momentum on me there. But what a day, what a weekend, man. It's just so cool.
Amazing.
Well, you're used to running Xfinity Series races, but Todd Gordon is not usually your crew chief over there. You also had your 22 guys pitting the car. How much of that obviously was strategy for them to get some practice? Pit stops here are difficult. How much did that help you having those guys yesterday?
Well, it definitely doesn't hurt. It's just everything's so different when you come to road courses, and especially Watkins Glen for a pit crew. You're doing backwards pit stops. You're doing the left side first. So giving those guys a little bit of time to go out there and get used to that. For me, getting used to looking to the right, coming down pit road, looking for your pit sign, that's completely different. You see a lot of pit road penalties here. So, the more reps you get, the better you get on pit road. And obviously, as a driver, I need more time to, be on the racetrack and understand what I need and get closer to winning one of these things. And I just never would have thought Watkins Glen would have been the first week that I swept both of them, And what an amazing day yesterday with that 12 car. And that's it's a team that we threw together at Team Penske. It really shows the depth that we have at Team Penske to be able to throw that team together, second car, and be a winning car that sets the track record and wins the race. And then today come out here and just execute perfectly. Throughout the whole day with the whole team and get a checkered flag again.
If we go back over the past 4 or 5 weeks, it's like Gibbs, Penske,
right.
Gibbs, Penske. You notice I'm going Gibbs, Penske. Now it's
hopefully,
Penske, Gibbs. All right.
I was sick of being the bridesmaid for a while.
How big was it to get that out of the way?
It felt great. Last, I think it's 4 weeks in a row, Team Penske's finished second. We've had 2 second places, and Brad's had a couple second places, 2 Gibbs cars, and it's like, gosh, what do we got to do to break through? And I thought, again, we're going to finish second. It's like, come on, and finally it worked out. So it was a special day.
I do want to give you a chance to redeem yourself, because you did say in Victory Lane that this was the coolest weekend of your life. It was really the second coolest weekend of your life. Right, 12, 13, 14.
That was a better day.
Right, Brittany, just making sure.
Brittany, if you're watching, the wedding day was better, but this was very cool. Not even a close second, but it was a second or third.
I was there on 12,
Take care of
13,
you.
14, but I don't remember much. Take care of you.
You did that to
We have
yourself.
pictures.
I'm not telling you you're gonna go there.
All right, now I'm
You did that to yourself, Kyle.
going to do a little bit. Now we'll do a little bit of. You ever see Zach Galifianakis?
I'm still
I know
leaking
you're
here.
still leaking
Still
everywhere, man.
leaking.
I got to put my drink on. Between two furnace races. Hey, you remember that time? You remember that time you were driving a race car? You remember that time you ran out on the last lap, and then you remember that time you came back a week later and you didn't run out on the last lap and you won? Seriously, what were your feelings going into this? Knowing that he could. Or thinking that he couldn't.
Yeah.
Because last week it's a totally different mindset. Explain that mindset to us.
Yeah, what goes around comes around. Obviously, it seems like you lose one, you win one that way. So it's kind of cool to see it that way. But last week it's like we actually thought we were pretty good on gas. So I was saving some, but not that much. And obviously I needed to save like 2 laps more, and we weren't even close. But on this end of it, it's like, okay, I know we're right on the edge. I got to just keep pushing the forward to just keep pushing and stuff, and hopefully he runs out of gas. And eventually he did, which was great for us. But it's just cool to get through it on the other end.
I was just looking over our shoulder.
He's telling me I got lucky.
No,
Better be lucky
lucky
than good.
or not.
When is that guy driving a race car? Has that guy ever driven a race car?
I'm going to tell you, you're lucky. Lucky is that I don't come over there and hit you with that cane. That's lucky. All right, that's something totally different.
I was actually looking. Joey, I was looking over your shoulder at the excavator that's out.